from Australia.
From the Gladiator training camp in Devon.
From the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham.
The Gladiators are back.
With training tips, tough competition, health and fitness.
And a bunch of young athletes who want to
Train!
to
Win!
National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham.
Train to Win is a brand new sports entertainment show, and we've got a group of young athletes that we're going to be putting through their paces on some tough gladiator games. We're also going to be looking at how they prepared at the Gladiators training camp.
Why don't we go meet the athletes?
So who have you got on this team?
Anthony Weir, I go to school, Dartmouth High School in Great Bar.
What do you like to do in your spare time, Anthony?
Swimming and just running.
Swimming and running. Zodiac, what sort of tips have you been giving them? How have you been training them for this?
Well, Sharon, these youngsters are so dedicated. We've watched them train, we've given them all the tips, and with a little help from us today, they're going all the way.
Sure they are. Right, your other team member is?
Mandisa in Melbourne.
Mandisa, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Running and swimming.
We've met you all before, haven't we? We've been working very hard down in the West Country, so we know what you've got here. But what do you think of your team, Hunter?
I tell you what, Sharon, these kids are ready. They've got the magic Z on of Zodiac, so they've got that protecting them. And look at these muscles. They're seriously beefy. The Scorpions will be hanging their heads in shame when we defeat them.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we? Let's hear it for the Zodiacs.
Right, here we are with the Scorpions. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Michelle Woodley. I'm 11 years old. I go to Great Bar Senior School.
You like sports?
Yes, I do orienteering. I'm good at running.
Oh, you just about do it all. How do you think your team's going to do?
Oh, my team are amazing. They've got great heart, and I know we're going to see these guys right through to the end.
All right. And your other team member? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Dean Cullen, and I go to John Wilmot School, and I'm 12 years of age.
You like sports, Dean?
Yeah, I do. Quite good at athletics, and I like horse riding.
Yeah, but do you like schoolwork?
No.
Cobra, what do you think?
We got some special tactics up our sleeve. We're going to be doing good.
Well, let's hear it for the Scorpions.
When we first discussed making a junior version of Gladiators, we knew we couldn't play any combat games. Number one, it wouldn't be fair on our smaller athletes. And number two, it might be looked upon as bullying. So we devised some new events, especially for our junior contenders.
Yeah, and as well as this, Sharon and Daly took them to an outdoor training camp in Devon where they learned to rock climb, abseil, canoe and lots of other adventure sports.
Over the next few weeks, we're going to be passing on facts and tips regarding health and fitness throughout the show. Not only will this help you in your training, but your everyday life as well.
So sit back, strap yourself in and let's
train to win.
So it's over to Frank.
Zodiacs and Scorpions, action stations.
Fruit Pyramid Relay, it's Zodiacs in white and Anthony Weir and Mandisa Melbourne. For the Scorpions in black, it's Dean Pullen, the tallest of our young athletes, and Michelle Woodley, our smallest, little and large. And little Michelle with the large banana. Now, notice they're using these tactics of starting at the top for the fruit. The theory is, as they tire during the event, they only have to cope with the lower steps. There's Dean reaching for the lemon. And there's the pear, nothing for a pear in this game. And the Zodiacs having a problem with their fruit. They're making a bit of a fruit salad of this. And look at that, Dean, a straight course to the top. Bingo! 10 points for the Scorpions, and the Zodiacs will get 5. Well, what do you think of that, Ben?
I could do that. I just don't want to. I suppose you're wondering who I am. Well, I guess I better tell you. My name's Ben. That's my problem. But let's not talk about it. Let's talk about how my mum and dad ditched me at this gladiator training camp. Let's talk about how these red, white and blue meat monsters are polluting my brain with all this exercise stuff.
Panther, have you seen Ben?
The last time I saw him, he was in the gym.
What have I told him about weightlifting at his age? He could really hurt himself.
Yeah, you children at home know you shouldn't be weightlifting until you're at least 16.
That's right. You've got to wait till your body matures.
And even then, you should take some advice.
That's right.
Lift the weight, put it down. Lift the weight, put it down. Up, down, up, down. Can't these gladiators make up their minds? Uh-oh. I hate these people.
Michelle, congratulations. Was it hard?
Yes, it was quite tough.
And Scorpio, what do you think?
Well, didn't I say you'll see these guys at the end? They're going to be there.
All right. And in order to get to the end, you're going to need as many points as possible. So would you like 5 bonus points? Well, all you got to do is answer this question. When you breathe in, air is sucked into what organ in your chest?
Lungs.
Lungs, correct. Well done, Scorpions.
That was a tough game, wasn't it, guys? Tammy, was that hard work up there, Anthony?
Yeah.
Very tiring. And also a little bit difficult to hold on to the fruits. Was that a problem?
Yeah, it was, because we had to jump down the steps, plus hold on to the fruit.
Well, here's your chance to try and pick up 5 more extra points, OK? Can you tell me the group of bones that look after and protect your lungs? The ribs. 5 extra points. Well done, the Zodiacs!
After one event, Zodiacs 10, Scorpions 15.
This week, we're looking at the importance of oxygen in the body.
Nothing can stop me. Moving on, you're moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me.
21% of the air that we breathe in is oxygen.
And 16% of the air that we breathe out is oxygen.
Breathing is a completely automatic process, although we do have some control over it.
Which is why we can eat, talk, swim,
and play the didgeridoo.
Oxygen is carried around our bodies by our blood.
When the oxygen reaches the cell, it combines with the food that's already stored within it to produce energy.
During this process, a waste product called carbon dioxide is released.
This is passed back into the blood, returns to the lungs, and is exhaled.
Some events on Gladiators are aerobic. This is when you can inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide at a normal rate.
Other exercises, like our own eliminator, are anaerobic. This is where the body uses up more oxygen than it can actually take in. This can result in the body building up too much lactic acid.
You can have some fun at home by deciding which gladiator events are aerobic and which are anaerobic. In fact, you can start right now as our young athletes face the wall.
Our second event is the wall, and it's 5 points to the top and no points for coming second. And we have Mandisa for the Zodiacs and we have Dean for the Scorpions. So it's over to Frank.
Scorpions, Zodiacs, on my whistle, your rightful win in the world. Athletes, action stations.
So it's Big Dean for the Scorpions in black, nearest to us, 12 years of age, from the John Wilmot School in Sutton Coldfield. Being coached there by Cobra and, of course, Scorpio, who's well-renowned in this event. Mandisa Melbourne for the Zodiacs in white from Handsworth Grammar School, being coached by Hunter and Zodiac. Making good progress up the wall there. And Dean looks like he's in the lead over the overhang. Carefully selecting those grips. Mandisa just a couple of feet behind. It's 5 points for getting a hand to the top, no points for coming second. 36 foot of wall. And all our young athletes, by the way, selected from the Midlands area. So plenty of local support here at the NIA. Oh! Nearly lost a grip there. There's Dean's mum hardly daring to look. And it's neck and neck. This is a close one. Who's going to get a hand to the top first? It's going to be Mandisa. What a tremendous climb for 5 points. Yes! Mandisa for the Zodiacs.
Mandisa, that's 5 points for the Zodiacs. What do you think?
It's great.
When you saw the wall on the Gladiators, did you appreciate how high it was?
Yeah. At first I thought I couldn't do, but then my team captain Zodiac and Hunter, and they said, put your effort into it, and I did it.
Oh, well, you did it great. You got 5 points for your team. Dean, you were very unfortunate. What tired first, your arms or your legs?
Both.
Did you find all the grips all right and everything?
Yeah, I started to go to the left, but then the time to go to the centre because there was more grips.
All right, well, listen, you still did really good. You still finished the wall, but Mandisa, you get 5 points for the Zodiacs, baby.
After 2 events, both teams are dead equal with 15 points.
Lactic acid can make your legs feel like lead.
And that lactic acid buildup is why some of our contenders couldn't make it up the travelator. Even Wolf got nowhere when he faced dangerous Brian Connolly.
That's not fair. He cheated.
Wolf always gets it in the end.
Well, he certainly did that time. Let's get back to Jet.
Gladiators has inspired many people to become more active, perhaps to take on the ultimate training goal of wanting to become a contender. Activity of any sort can't be a bad thing, particularly as in the last 50 years we've become progressively less active. Have you heard of mind, body and soul? Well, you'd be surprised at just how good you start feeling about yourself if you start looking after your body. So, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be taking you through a warm-up, a pre-stretch, 2 aerobic sessions, 2 strength sessions, a nice cool-down and a stretch, which you can compile at the end of the series for your own workout. So, if you want to have the strength of Warrior, Rhino, Hunter and the rest of the boys, and a speed, agility, grace of Nightshade, Zodiac, Lightning, Jet even, and the rest of the girls, then make sure that you want to have the stamina of the contenders. So join me next week and we'll make a good start.
Oh no, a commercial. Run for your lives. Welcome back onto our next event.
Atmosphere Alley is 10-pin bowling with people. It's our 3rd game. Michelle's our smallest competitor, and she's on the Scorpions team. She's ready, so it's over to Frank.
Michelle, on my whistle, you'll scatter the skittles. Athlete, action stations.
It's Cobra and Scorpio giving Michelle Woodley her push-off. And as Daly said, she is the smallest of our young athletes, so this atmosphere, difficult stuff to push. But look at that, she mows down the middle, hits the centre pin, leading the single pin standing 9 points, and she'll be pleased with that. And her mum certainly is.
I never beat 9.
Michelle, you may be small, but you're Little Miss Dynamite. How was it, babe?
It's okay.
Was it hard? Because the atmosphere looks really heavy.
It's quite hard, but I enjoyed it.
Well, with 9 points, I'm not surprised. Scorpio, what'd you say?
Oh, she is. This is Little Miss Dynamo. We have Dean, who's the power, and Michelle, who's Dynamo.
All right, well, let's hear it for the Scorpions.
Well, Dean, this is your chance to get 5 extra bonus bonus points. Michelle got 9 pins. Oxygen is carried around the body in what liquid?
Blood.
The blood. That's it. 5 extra points to the Scorpios. Well done.
Although Train to Win is aimed at children, it's amazing who wanted to learn how to handle a pugil stick. Mind you, Sabre, the American Gladiator, is a fantastic teacher.
Your Majesty, I use something called the sledgehammer technique, which means that I hold my backhand like this for a power stroke at all times, as opposed to like this. This is how it's usually done. But I flip my hands over because I use a sledgehammer technique. So come on, let me see you hold the stick out. Okay, that's how you ordinarily hold it. So now I want you to flip this hand over, put your palm up, there you go, and then turn this one down. There you go. Now that gives you a sledgehammer. That means you can hit hard like this. Hey, hit this part of my stick. No, with that backhand. There you go. Hit it hard. Good job. See all that anger? You know, the Prince Charles and the Princess Di and the Fergie thing. Good job. All right. Good job, Miss Queen. Let me take the stick from you. Can I get a high five? Whoop, 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 Queen! Good job.
Anthony of the Zodiacs is looking ready and relaxed, so it's over to you, Frank.
Anthony, on my whistle, you'll scatter the skittles. Athlete, action stations.
It's Hunter and Zodiac giving Anthony his push starts. And he looks very tentative. He'll need to pick up some more momentum if he's going to be able to scatter those skittles. He hits the centre pin. He's treading down the middle. And it's not going to be a bigger score as Michel. He picks up 8. And you can huff and puff, Hunter, but you can't blow them down.
So it's going to go.
No way, Hunter. As we can see, the problem here was not enough speed. There'll be no speeding ticket for Anthony. He'll be hoping teammate Mandisa can pick up some points on the bonus question.
It's time for a bonus question. Big deal.
Okay, Mandisa, this is your question for 5 extra bonus points. Name the large muscle at the bottom of your rib cage which moves to help you breathe. Lungs. The large muscle at the bottom of your rib cage, the muscle. No? One last attempt. No, it's the diaphragm, but never mind, you got lots more things to come. Well done, Mandisa.
Unlucky Mandisa. Zodiac's 23, Scorpion's 29.
As we're discussing oxygen on this programme, we thought we'd touch on one of the world's greatest problems, pollution.
You're only as healthy as the air you breathe.
Our lungs are just elastic tissue and extremely delicate, and all the time the air is lacking in purity because of pollution.
One source of pollution is coal, which is still burned in power stations. The smoke given off from coal burning produces gases like sulfur dioxide, which is harmful to us and to the environment. It creates acid rain, which destroys trees and damages freshwater life.
Another major source of pollution is exhaust fumes from cars and buses and lorries. You see, most major cities in the world suffer from this problem. Exhaust fumes contain carbon monoxide and lead, both of which can kill us.
Also floating about in the air we breathe are dust particles and grit caused by drilling, demolition and blasting.
We need a regular supply of good, clean oxygen to all parts of our body to live. With all the impurities in the air, why do people make it worse for their lungs by smoking? They've got to be crazy. And talking of crazy, here's Wolf.
Hi, fans. Yes, it's me, His Royal Beastliness, Wolf. This week's tips are about Poleaxe, the only event where you've got to get up to get down. Hunter and Nightshade are brilliant at this event. Yeah. My tip for all you budding contenders out there who want to be as good as the American Gladiators on Poleaxe: don't do it!
I am so glad we don't have this event in America because I couldn't do this. I'd have to just stand on the air bottle, reach up, touch the button. Luckily, being Sky, I can do that, but no way, no way. You guys keep that here in Britain. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Well, I like this one, this Poleaxe thing, because I get to fall and break my rear end. I really like that one. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, to Daly. Arrivederci.
It's crunch time again, folks. And with the Scorpions on 29 points, the Zodiacs on 23, that 6 points makes 3 seconds difference. So over to you, Sharon.
Mandisa, you've got to catch up 3 seconds. What do you think?
I think I'll make it. I'll put loads of determination in it.
Well, you've all shown me lots of determination. How do you think you're going to do, Michelle?
I think I'm going to do brilliant and win.
That's the right attitude. We'll shake hands. I wish you both lots of luck. Go to your places. A big cheer for both teams.
Scorpions, you will go on my first whistle. Zodiacs, you will go on my second. Athletes, action stations.
So for the Scorpions, it's little Michelle with a 3-second head start, and here comes Mandisa for the Zodiacs on the snake beams, and Michelle making a tremendous run across her snake beam. In fact, she's improving her lead as she goes under the web track. She faces the low wall. This will seem like Mount Everest, but she's confident, she's over, and all the time improving her lead. Little Michelle Woodley from Great Bar School in Birmingham. Meanwhile, Mandisa faces the low wall, leaps up there. Wow, misses out the rope. But look at the short work Michelle made with the wire bridge. She tags Dean, and Dean is on the overhead ladder. Mandisa on the wire bridge. Oh, she slips. Back on again. And there's Dean. Good body motion on the overhead ladder. Right, Mandisa tags Anthony from Dartmouth High School. And he's swinging all over the place. But it's Dean that goes under the web trap and consolidating the lead now for the Scorpions. Over the high wall. And I think the problem for Anthony is there's too much body swing. And he's making a meal of that overhead ladder. He gets through, though. Meanwhile, Dean... Oh!
That looks painful.
It certainly did, Ben, but it's not stopping Dean. He faces the balance beam. Great concentration. Dean's mum willing him on. Now the travelator. He pumps up the travelator. Dean, with Michelle, will be going through for the Scorpions to the semi-finals. Well, they're congratulating back at the balance beam. Anthony concentrating now. Like the big Gladiators, all contenders will want to complete this course, and he does as he steams up the travelator. Grabs his rope through the paper burst. The Zodiacs did good.
Dean, that was amazing, because you've had such a problem on that ladder, haven't you? Because you're a great big lad. What size feet have you got?
11.
Size 11 at the age of 12. That's not bad. So how did you manage it?
I just kept on going.
Kept on. Bit of grit and determination there. Michelle, you're our tiniest, along with our biggest competitor. How do you feel?
Great.
What did you enjoy the most today?
Well, I enjoyed the atmospheres.
Brilliant. Scorpion must be very proud of them.
They were an amazing team. They are fantastic.
Well, we're chuffed with you through to the next round. Well done.
How was it, mate?
It was brilliant.
What did you enjoy?
Well, the bars.
Did you ever think you were going to get back into it?
Yeah, I thought, but it didn't happen.
Hunter, what did you think?
Well, I'll tell you what, there was one point when the guy fell off the beam there that I thought we might just catch him up, but he got it back together and he got up the ramp in the end, so well done. They had a clean run and they got there in the end. Well done.
Did you ever think you were going to win?
Yes, but we never won, but we came here for fun, so...
And you've had a good time?
Yeah.
Zodiac, last word to you, as it's your team.
Well, they did brilliantly. It's very easy to go away when you win with a smile on your face, but these guys came through there still smiling. They had a great time and they wore their Z's with pride, so I'm proud of you.
All right, let's have a big cheer then for everybody.
Join us again next week, and remember, keep training.
Mum, Dad, you haven't forgotten me, have you?